Hey guys, welcome to DIY with Lenny. Today I'm going to share with you some of my projects on how to stack up pumpkins or squash and put some berries and leaves or whatever you want to put in there around it. So I just want to show you a couple of things that I have. This one is just one pick and I cut it up in two pieces. So I have the berries and have the leaves, and I think these are like a golden wheat and some corn husk or whatever that thing is, and that's gonna go in these little pumpkin stacks over here. So and also I can use some of these. This is from the Dollar Tree. This is actually vines, and I just cut them in pieces. They're pretty long vines, so if you want to grab a couple of those, this would be nice to use for that. And also, I forgot what the name of this thing. If you know, leave a comment below and tell me what it is. But this is from from Michael's. It's not eucalyptus, it's something else. It almost looked like a some kind of birch leaves, I think. But I might be wrong, I'm not sure. So if you know, leave a comment below and tell me or let me know what it is. But I got this from Michael's for 40% off. It's actually a long stem, see that? And I just cut them all up, and I'm gonna use that for the pumpkins. And also some flowers. This is from Walmart. This is like, I don't know, $5 maybe. It's really pretty. And so guys, these squash, actually they're all squashes, maybe little pumpkins in there, but these are old. I had these for like 5 years, and I would decorate them outside my front door, and it started to fade. They're dirty, so I washed them, and I'm just gonna use them. I'm just gonna repurpose them. See, you can buy a brand new one if you want, but you're still gonna save money by making your own pumpkin stacks. I don't know what they call that either, so I'm just gonna call it a pumpkin stacks. And they're gonna be cheaper if you make your own, if you love having something like this. So let's start making some pumpkin stacks. Okay guys, we're gonna start making this one first. All I'm gonna do is just glue it. But what I did is I took off the stem, okay? And when you take it off, just twist it a couple times until it's loose, and then gently pull it out. That way, it doesn't peel off the pumpkin skin. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna glue this. And before you glue it, trying to figure it out where the pumpkin's gonna go and make sure it's nice and straight. And it's in the center, okay? Just like that. Okay guys, I'm in the last foliage here. So what I want to do is I want to like show you, see these leaves here? If you have a leftover like that, you can glue it on the tip of it and just add it. If it's empty somewhere, just add it in there. And then this little buds, you can also put it in there where it's empty. Okay. Now I had some of these wires. It was a straight wire, and what I did is just kind of like put a pen in there and loop it, force it into spiral like that. And you can do that. And I'm gonna add that in here, I think. So I'm just gonna glue this right here. And then I'm just gonna push it down underneath the stem. I don't know if you can see. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna add a couple of these ends of the leaves to give that a character to it. Guys, I'm just gonna add these baby cones. They're like really tiny. I found these in the park actually. They have some trees, evergreen over there, last winter, and I just dried them really good. Easy to like knock all the dirt out. I didn't wash them because it's so small. I usually preserve them by washing them and then bake them for hours in the oven. But since these are very delicate, I just dry them and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna add 3 in there. I don't know, I just like the way it looks. You can do whatever you want. You can add berries, you can add some leaves. And then also, there is like other few that are a little bit longer. So I'm gonna stick this here and there in the bottom pumpkin, just to kind of make it uniform. So again, this is, you know, totally up to you what you want to put in there. I just use whatever I have that's available to me. And if I can save money by finding things outside, like in the park, that's what I do. You can do that too. You can grab stuff that you think that you could dry, like acorns and pine cones. And you can save so much money by just repurposing the stuff that you've seen around your park and even backyards. And if your neighbor has an evergreen that has these pine cones, maybe you can ask if you can pick them, because I mean, they produce so much, so I don't think they're gonna care. I just love pine cones. I think they're beautiful and they're actually free and they last for a long time if you know how to preserve them. And I think that's it. Hold on, I'm gonna put a couple in there. Okay guys, I've decided to double up the pine cones to add a little drama to it instead of just one. There you go. See that? Okay, now I'm adding the second pumpkin with the tiny little baby cones. They're just a couple of them in there, just to uniform it. Just gonna like fill up the empty space. Like that. I'm gonna close up the camera as soon as I'm done here, so that you can see closer. Okay guys, I'm gonna start making the little one. I'm gonna use this color. Just gonna use the small leaves since the pumpkin is really small. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to put some berries in here now. This is what it looks like, guys, so far. Now, since there is a like ripped over here, got peeled off, I'm just gonna cover that with something else. It's really small, so I don't want to put too much stuff in there. I did bought this bush and it was like 75% off out of $7.99. So I'm just gonna use this just to break that color too much orange. So I'm just gonna pull them out from the stem like that, and I'm gonna use this along the second pumpkin, and I'm gonna use it like a berry. Just like this, guys. And stick that in there. And then I'm gonna probably add some of them here so that it kind of balances out. You can actually do the same thing as the bigger pumpkins, and it's probably easier. You just have to have more picks or leaves to add on, and flowers. Just bigger volume. Add the rest of the berries. Just cut them a little bit smaller. And then this way, I'm gonna do it sideways this time, since I don't have very much berries. Will try to leave the information and the materials just in the description below, just to give you an idea what to get if you want to try to make these projects. So this is what it looks like on the top, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna add some of these flower bush or something on the bottom so that it balances out. This time I'm just gonna cut it so that I can use two. Just like that.